Hi, my name's Romney, and thanks again for joining me on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't been to the channel before, it's all about creating low content books, no content books, and even for those out there that want to creating more high content books, which I have done previously. But this channel is all about starting, growing and scaling and really trying to help you with your self-publishing business. And I want to be able to help all of you to generate that passive income that will allow you to do whatever you want, whenever you want. And hopefully my videos are helping you because what I want to do is demonstrate to you what is actually possible, and with some commitment and with the right tools and with the right, information, you too can be able to scale your business like I've been able to and generate that passive income, which is fantastic. So in this video, I have been asked by a few people just to be able to share with you my book sales probably over the last 90 days. I do look at my book sales, I do a report every month. However, I think it's probably good to look over a 90-day cycle because you do get a lot of dips, ups and dips, and you need to be able to look at the broader range of the book sales that are coming through. So let me share with you how I'm tracking for the last 90 days in my publishing. So this is something I'm really looking forward to because I actually haven't shared this information really with anyone before apart from my immediate family. And so it's a bit of a leap of faith for me because it's all about sharing. I guess it can be quite personal. There are channels that freely share their information about their book sales and what their income is. I'm sort of on the fence. I'm happy to share with you my book sales at the moment. I just want to show some proof about what I'm doing, and I want to give you confidence that the information and video content that I'm sharing with you is from someone that has been actually able to put it all into practice and generate that income, which has really allowed me to do something I'm passionate about and I love doing. And this YouTube channel, although we're still short of 100 subscribers, which has been growing quite rapidly because I've really only been doing these YouTube videos over the past 6 weeks. And I would love to be able to grow this channel so it's the best low and no content book YouTube channel out there. And with your support, I'm able to do that. And for those subscribers that have already jumped on the channel, thank you so much. I'm really appreciative of that. And for any of you that haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell, and give me the thumbs up if you're liking my videos. So let's have a look at what my book sales and my income have looked like. And the video throughout the video, I'm actually going to share a few things which I think will help you with your book sales as well. And apologies about the birds in the background. I've got some birds, resident birds that might call out during this video. So the book sales, I'm going to show you what over this probably from, when is it, the 1st of May to the end of June, or is it later? Might be I think it is. I'll have to have a look at the report anyway when we bring it up. But what I like to do is show you the KDP book sales and also the Ingram Spark book sales as well, because I've spoken about this in other videos about the importance of having a diversification of part of your book sales and not just relying on one source of income. And the income and the book sales I'm showing you is really just from two sources, but I do generate income from other different sources as well. And I'll put that in the report about the different places. I won't go into what I'm making from all those as well because it'll end up being a long video. But that can be a future video where I can sort of talk about the different passive income streams. And I think at the moment, from the last count, it's around about 8 or 9 different income streams that I've been able to generate money from through books and design and things. So I think that might be helpful for you too. So let's jump on to my report. And throughout the report, I'll just share a few little nuggets of advice, and then for future videos, I can also do a bit more of a deep dive into ways that you can continue to grow and scale your publishing business as well. So let's jump on to my report now, and I'll share with you some information for the first time ever. Right, so this is the 90-day report, and I may have missed like the 1st of May and maybe the 31st of July as part of this report generating tool. So I do apologise if there's a couple of days missing, which probably would have meant there would be more books that I could have generated or had as part of this report. But that's okay. So what we need to do now is let's go to the KDP and the Ingram book sales, and then I'm going to show you how I generated these reports. So let's go to that now. So this was both the Amazon and the Ingram Spark sale. So you can see this is May 2nd to July 30, 2021. So 3,782, and you can see the peaks and the troughs in regards to book sales. And so they were part of new book launches that I've done. And the other part is diversification, and I've always spoken about the importance of that, and Ingram Spark is a great way that I do generate extra book sales. So there were 2528, however there were 6 returns over that 90-day period, whether they were damaged, whether the customer just wasn't right for them, and that's okay. So overall 2,522 book sales, which equated to $5,597.05 in regards to revenue. So that's just extra bonus revenue for Ingram Spark, which you really don't have to work hard at all once you load the book up. So let's have a look and see how I actually generated these reports. So having a look at this now, all I did, I jumped to my account, and all I did was go to that reports tab there. I clicked that, which then brought up this box here. So this shows you, this is from the 6th of May to the August 4th. And again, you can see how the flow works like a wave in the ocean, and you have some peaks as well throughout that period of time. And what I then did was I then clicked through and had a look at my orders. So if I just go back one, I'll just go back one quickly. What I did here, I did this, so try the new KDP reports better. And that's how I go to the next screen. So that's what you need to click, which will then take you through to this screen here. And you simply customize it to the time period. As I said, I missed a day, which should have been the 1st of May and should have been the 31st of July. But anyway, I'm happy to accommodate that. So 3,782 books on KDP during that period of time. And again, you can see the wave that occurs. And during Q4, it really starts to build up. And later in the year, I will show you that. The next one was going to be my Ingram Spark. Now, you may or may not have used Ingram Spark before, but if you're new to it, I'll show you how I generate the report. So you log in, and you've got all these things here. You click on the reports, and then you want to do print sales report, and you can build a report from that information. From that, you then come to this page, and you simply enter what you need. So you can do different periods here, but I did the 1st of May through to the 31st of July. I did just the US. I do have book sales in the UK and Australia, and I haven't even taken that into consideration as part of this report. But usually my biggest sales are from the US. So you do operating unit US, the US dollar, and POD is print on demand. Global, you don't click on that one if you just want the print on demand, because that takes into consideration maybe sales from Germany, France, Italy, Spain, just other different book sales from that Ingram produce. So I just do those 3 checkboxes, and then I do a screen display. So I check that. Then what I would then do, I'd enter that information, and then this would come up. And what you do, you've got all your books and the list prices, what your percentage discount is. So I've got another video about percentage discount. So there's a bit of variety here. That takes you all the way through here. And what you do, you scroll down the page, and then it brings up this page just here, and you go down to the bottom. So you can see my sales were there, minus those 6 returns, 2,522. Overall revenue from those books was 12,860, but that's just revenue, because then you've got to take out all the printing costs and everything else, which had a remainder profit of $5,597.05. So let's go to the next page. Overall then, this is how many books I have sold during that time. So KDP, 3,782, plus my Ingram Spark sales, or books, 2,522, which equaled 6,304 book sales for the 90 days, which I'm really happy with. There are different things I'm going to be implementing. There's different ways I could probably increase the revenue, because if I've got that base as a book sale, as unit sales, if I was to tweak the percentage on Ingram Spark so I received a little bit more, or I increase the book price on Amazon by 30-50 cents, then that having that base would really magnify any profit. So the book profit minus my Amazon ads. Now Amazon ads, that's a complete new series of videos that I will be doing, so make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to know more about Amazon ads and how I'm tracking with mine. But once I did the book profit, my Amazon ads, I spent probably over that the 90 days. I'd have to go back and look exactly at the report, but I've spent around about it's about $1,400 a month on ads. So yes, it is significant. However, I'm prepared to spend $4,000, for example, on Amazon ads if it actually means that I'm going to generate a really good profit. And let's have a look at the profit and what that is. It was $19,755.63. That is very good from my perspective in regards to profit, because I'd prefer to spend $3,000 or $4,000 in Amazon ads to make $19,000 or nearly $20,000, and that's profit. So that's money. I mean, of course, there's tax that I need to pay on that, and that's important to do as an author. You're tracking all of that, but there's other passive income streams that are not factored into the business, and that those are Etsy, Findaway Voices, because I have done high content books where I've done audio books before. Redbubble, dabbled in a bit of Redbubble just with some of my designs, and that brings in some revenue. And then Authors Republic is another audiobook platform which I use as well. So that's going back to when I was doing the high content books. I don't do those now. I prefer to focus on my low and no content books, and I will provide more reasoning around why I do that as well. Just another thing which I think is important to outline is the goal is an even wagon wheel. And what do I mean by that? Well, when you do your report, you can find out the different marketplaces you're getting your book sales from. As you can see, this is the very start of August. We're only 6 or 7 days into August at the moment of filming this video. But you can see already there's a bit of a spread, which is important. Usually it's probably more top end United States. At the point of this point of filming, it's 41% of my book sales are with the United Kingdom, 26 United States, 24 Canada, 9% other, being other countries. The reason why it is important to try and get an even wagon wheel spread is because you need to have that as part of your diversification as well. If something happened in a particular market, you don't want to be risking royalty payments or revenue payments coming because of that market or something happening. So you need to make sure you've got an even spread. And I think there was one time where I had a very even spread. Probably you want it more top end, maybe United Kingdom, United States, because they're the biggest markets. However, if you can get some sales in Canada and other countries, then that really helps too. And I'm going to make a special video on the wagon wheel and ways that you can actually diversify as well So you've got an even spread across different countries, and it's not too heavily weighted, like you would if you're investing in the stock market. You don't want all your eggs in one stock. You want to have a diversified portfolio so that you're getting an even spread. So when one's up, one's down. When one's down, one's up, and it's all over. It evens out. So there you have it. That is my report for my 90 days, and I hope it's been helpful for you, and I'll finish off this video in a moment. So there you have my report from KDP and Ingram Spark, and I hope you've liked this information, and I know a lot of you do like to see evidence about how book sales are going. I probably will do it every 90 days thereabouts. I won't be doing it sort of every month because, as I said, book sales can fluctuate, and it's probably best to provide you with a longer scale version. What I might even do is talk about the Q4, the quarter 4 book sales, which if you haven't been through publishing before, it's in around about November, book sales really start to accelerate as it gets closer to Christmas, and particularly on KDP, that can really be a significant jump by around about 50%, 70% sometimes in regards to book sales, about what you normally average throughout the year. So that might be a good time for me to introduce quarter 4 in another video, but also to show you how I track during quarter 4. And my journey started in the low content, no content books probably just over 12 months ago. I think it was around about March 2020. So it just shows you what is possible in a short amount of time if you're committed to what you're doing, and again, following some of the steps and advice that I'm providing you on these videos. So I'm hoping you've liked it. Again, thank you for support. If you haven't subscribed before, jump on and hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell, because I would love to scale the YouTube channel as well. And with your help, I'm able to do that. And the longer I can be part of the YouTube channel, the more content and information I can continue to provide you to help you to get where I am now, or even beyond me, because the best teachers get their students to actually accelerate past them. And I'd love for that to happen to you. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.